Hey y'all, this is take two, thanks to Mr. Oda and his incredible feline assistance this morning. So be prepared, there may be some cat in this. Um, I had my PET scan yesterday, and the results came back pretty quickly, as expected. And Dr. Breed called, and we talked through it. As we expected, my groin is just lit up. I have multiple tumors on the surface. I have a couple inside my vagina. I have two necrotic lymph nodes on the left side. I'm not sure what that actually means, but I can feel them and it hurts and it sucks. The surprise and the serious dick punch of the whole thing is that I have a nodule in my lung. So I'm spreading far afield, and basically that means that I'm technically stage 4B as a boy, and that's about as bad as it gets. We knew it was bad. We knew, we talked about it the other day, and, I've been very certain that this can't be a positive thing with the type of growth that I've seen since going into recovery from chemo and radiation. If anything, this stuff should have been getting smaller through that period, and instead it's just been. So I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I'm surprised about it being my lung. I figured it would be my uterus, if anything else, but it's in my lung. It's a small nodule. I don't know if that makes anybody feel any better or not, but it's the fact. I also have what he described as diffuse activity, doctor words, around my spleen and around some of my bones. So it's very clear that this cancer is interested in making sure this is how I go out. It's really bad. Now, there is some good news, I guess. Well, there's some not as horrific news. The cancer in the far field, meaning my lungs, the diffuse activity, that is all the same cancer as is in my groin. So if my groin responds to the chemo, then my lungs should as well. So that's great. And chemo starts tomorrow. We're going to do a 3-medicine cocktail, the cisplatin that I've been on, Avastin, which is a monoclonal antibody, and a third chemo drug, and I can't remember the name of it. They did tell me my hair is going to fall out in the next couple of weeks. So at least it won't be nearly so long when it does, right? Won't blow up the vacuum cleaner. But yeah, so we're gonna start chemo. That's another good thing. They're not gonna cancel chemo. We're not. This is not to the point that they want to suspend treatment. It is to the point that they will not be offering me another surgery. They feel that that would be inappropriate and unnecessarily brutal in the recovery. So we're not doing surgery. I'm actually kind of glad about that because the surgery really was a mess the last time. Yeah, so we're gonna, and I can't have radiation again. There's nothing left to radiate. I guess we could technically do radiation in my lungs, but I'd really rather not. Radiation's horrible. It's definitely worse than chemo. I'll tell you that for a fact. So, yeah, yeah. So I did get entered into a study. It's called the Strata study. They're taking the pathology from up to 100,000 people and doing an even deeper dive analysis on the genetics of the tumors than the foundations testing that I've been sent out for. Their goal is to have a database of clear understanding of all of the genetic defects in tumors so that as new drugs are developed, they can basically send them along right away, so you don't have to wait for another round of testing to make a match. They can take the testing that they've done and make the match that way. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased to be a part of that. That's a good thing. I also got an appointment with Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. I called them and they were like, "Well, yeah, come in on the 15th and we'll see what we got." Okay, cool. So they pulled my records and they had one look at my PET scan and called me back, and I have an appointment 10 o'clock on Friday morning. So there's that. I don't know that they're going to be able to help me. It's too far to drive just for chemo. If we're going to do the standard chemo that we're already starting down here, there's no reason for me to go up to SCCA. It's just 50 miles each way, But here's hoping that they have some kind of study, some kind of something. I can't do a phase 1. I can't do something where I'm running the risk of a placebo, but I can definitely do pretty much anything else. Yeah. Oh my. It's spiky. But yeah, we're okay. We knew a lot of this was coming. You can't take one look at me between the legs and not realize that this is catastrophic. It just is what it is, right? And yeah. So yeah, we're going to keep on keeping on. The fight is not over. We are not giving up. We are not quitting. We are aware of the odds. Well, the odds that we've kind of made up, since there really aren't any odds because there aren't enough women that get this kind of sick. But yeah, we're hopeful. We're hopeful that the chemo is going to be what we need, that it's going to be the right combination, and it's going to just knock this shit out. We're hopeful that regardless of how my treatment goes, that my experience and my pathology could help women who come after me. Yeah. Yeah. So it really sucks. It's really bad. I am emotional, as you can tell. That's another thing. Y'all keep telling me it's okay to be emotional, and I understand that, but I'm trying to be really open about this whole experience, and that emotion is one thing that I'm really trying to keep for myself. So please understand that because I'm not like snot bubbles and hysterical crying, it's not that I don't do that. It's just that that's mine. It's mine. And I'm doing all of this on my own terms, right? If I'm going out, I'm going out the way I want. And some of this stuff will be personal. That's one of the things. There it is. All right. So if you have questions, as always, reach out. I'm more social than I have been. I'm not very social. I don't have I'm surprised at how much I have to give in a social circumstance because I don't feel like I have a lot to give at all. But, Don is my gatekeeper. He's a good guy. So if you need me, he's your best bet. I love you very much. Thank you so much for keeping up. Appreciate it. And keep an eye out. More videos to come. I'm sure Friday for sure, at least after talking to the guys at SCCA. Yeah. Bye. I love you. Bye.